Hello everyone, welcome to the Technologia channel. Here, we will show you the interesting farming and harvesting of dates in the Arabian Peninsula. Do you like dates? Many people and Muslims around the world are certainly no strangers about dates, right? In addition to having a sunnah value in consuming, dates are also proven to have many health benefits. Currently, the largest date producer in the world is Egypt, with a total production of 1.7 million tons per year, followed by Saudi Arabia with a total production of 1.5 million tons per year, and Iran with a total production of 1.2 million tons per year. Let's see the process of farming and harvesting dates in the Arabian Peninsula. Dates can be cultivated through seeds. But for large-scale producing like this, the procurement of tree seeds will be carried out using the tissue culture method. Farmers will get superior seeds with a good fruit quality and disease resistance. They are also able to provide seeds quickly on a large scale. Farmer will plan the layout and area of the plum tree plantations. The design most widely used by date plum growers is making a pond in the middle of the date plum plantations. It aims to ensure adequate air supply during this period of date plum development. In more modern plantations, water distribution has been carried out with pipes that run along with the garden. It can be sprayed automatically according to the development program of the date plum. Whereas in a more traditional place, this water reservoir will be channeled through small ditches. It will flow along the date plum plantation area. The date palm tree is a biennial plant, so the female tree that produces the pistil is separated from the male tree that produces the stamens. These conditions needs to be considered by farmers so that they can regulate the amount sufficient for the comparison of female trees and male trees. These date palms need extra care until the date plums are 10 months to 4 years old after planting. The date palms begin to flower and ready to produce fruit. Generally, date plum plantations begin to produce flowers in March. In this month, farmers will prepare to marry the male flowers and female flowers. Male flowers that are ready to mate are marked by the appearance of pollen from their homes. And when this pollen has appeared perfectly, it will attract bees to approach it. Workers will climb up and cut the male flowers to take a quarter of the pollen grains, which will then be attached to each female flower stalk, so that in one house of stamens of the male tree can be used to marry many female trees. Workers will put stamens in the middle of the pistil which will then be tied for several days. Once the fruit is formed and begins to reach a certain weight size, some of the fruit will be removed to produce the best fruit. After that, the farmer will wrap the dates with the mosquito nets or knitted cloth on the bottom. It can avoid damage from rain or insect bites, which will cause the dates to fall before they reach fully maturity. At this stage, it is important for the dates plum to get sufficient sunlight and an adequate supply of water, so the healthy and large date plums can produce. Small green dates appear around June and July. In August, these dates will then turn yellow. In September, the dates will begin to soften and turn orange. Finally, around October and November, the dates are ready to be picked or harvested. During this harvest season, traditional farmers will wait for the perfect ripeness for each date on one bunch by climbing and picking it by cutting at the base of the date bunch. While in more modern agriculture, the harvesting process will be assisted by this kind of tool to facilitate the process of picking and selecting each ripe date. So, in the modern harvesting process, the picking will be carried in stages, following the quality standards determined by farmers and market share. Furthermore, these dates will be fed to a running conveyor where workers will sort based on the softness and dryness of the dates. Then the sorted dates will go to the manufacturing process. As for the number one quality dates, they will go through a different process, where before being sorted by the machine, these dates will be cleaned in a conveyor running with horsehair. After being cleaned and sprayed, these dates finally pass through an automatic scanner that will monitor them by infrared. It can see the condition and shape of the dates. In this process, the dates will be rotated in the scanner so that no side is not monitored. This scanner can handle 1 kilo of dates in 1 second. That information obtained will be sent to the central computer and collected and executed. After meeting the production quality standards, these dates will be packaged and distributed throughout the world.